Wow, it's been a rough start, you guys. Sorry for being late. It's now 6:49. I was trying to start at 6:45, but I had some serious complications. There was one stupid wire, and it's the same wire, except I used a different one of the exact same wire, and I couldn't get started. Anyway, what's going on, you guys? My name is Dwayne with howtobuildcredittv.com, and I'm doing a live stream, or should I say, I am back again with another How to Build Credit TV live stream. Now, if you're new to the channel, on this channel, we talk about everything you need to know about credit cards, and how to make money using credit cards. So if this sounds like something which you're interested, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Okay, so today's Wednesday, September the 4th. Today's my niece's birthday, my eldest niece, my firstborn niece. She's 25 today, so happy birthday, Niecey. In case you're watching, her name isn't Niecey. I call her Niecey because it's niece. Anyway, happy birthday to you. So in today's live stream, of course, I'm going to do a regular Q&A as always. As we do, there's a subscriber hangout here. Normally, we try to do the live streams on Mondays at 7 p.m. Central Time, but because your boy was in Costa Rica on Monday, or traveling back from Costa Rica to Houston, I wasn't able to do the live stream on Monday because I got in at like 6:10, I think it was, Central Time. And then, of course, I didn't get home till after like almost 8 o'clock. So I definitely did not do a live stream. I hope you guys had a good Labor Day holiday and did some relaxing. I know I had a great time. So in this live stream, I'm just going to do normal Q&A in regards to credit and credit cards and how to make money using the credit cards. And then, of course, I guess I can talk a little bit about my experience in Costa Rica if you guys have any questions about that. I had a really good time in Costa Rica, and I really didn't do a lot of touristy things. I know you guys were like, hey, Dwayne, let us know what Costa Rica's like. I did not go to the beach. I am from Jamaica. I've seen the beach. I've seen beautiful waters, so it's not that big of a deal. And this trip to Costa Rica was more about family. My cousin was getting married, so I didn't have the opportunity to do a lot of things. I did do some things, and I'll share those things with you guys over time. But I had a great experience, and for me, Costa Rica was quite interesting. For some reason, I thought Costa Rica was an island. I just did. I mean, clearly I'm showing my lack of knowledge in regards to geography and that so on and so forth. But I thought it was an island. It's not an island. It's like, I don't want to say right above South America, but it's above South America. There's Panama, that's above South America. And then there's Costa Rica. And then above Costa Rica, there's like Nicaragua. There's not Guatemala. Is it Guatemala? Yeah, I think there's Guatemala. There's El Salvador. There's Honduras. There's Belize over there towards the right. So, and then above that is Mexico, and then US, and then Canada. So I had an interesting time in Costa Rica because for me, Costa Rica was like a cross between Jamaica. Like I felt like this feels very familiar. This is Jamaica-esque. I felt that way about it. And then at the same time, it was also very much like the States. So it was kind of weird. Like I would be driving or riding in an Uber, and in 1 minute we're in an area that a lot of Americans would probably, or I say Americans, people from the States would consider not that great of an area. And then out of nowhere, you would be at the state-of-the-art mall. And so that was my experience. There was this mall that I went to that was insane. And I was like, man, we don't even have a mall this cool in Houston. And so it was just kind of weird that this mall existed in Costa Rica for whatever reason, because clearly I don't know anything about Costa Rica, but Costa Rica is pretty freaking awesome. One of the things that I did learn is that their energy, their electricity, most of it is green energy, that they don't really use coal to produce energy like we do here in the States normally. I actually learned that Costa Ricans are really offended when people say like America, because like, of course, I'm saying America in regards to the United States. And so Costa Rica is actually Central America. So they're also, America, because North America is pretty big. There's Central America. Then, of course, there's South America. But when I say America, normally I'm speaking about, you know, the states. So I kind of learned that they get offended when I say America. Clearly, I'm talking about, you know, the U.S., but they're also America. So that was interesting to kind of get that experience and learn a little bit about that whole deal. Let me stop real quick and kind of say what's up to some of you guys in the live stream. There are 32 people watching. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up, please. It helps the channel quite a bit, and it lets YouTube know that we're doing some things right here on this channel. So let's go ahead and expose this channel to more people, which clearly will grow this community and make it that much more powerful and get the information out to more people in regards to credit cards and how to build your credit. As a matter of fact, I applied for another card. I think I mentioned it in my other live stream. I got another credit card and pretty hefty credit limit. I'm really excited about it. It's my highest limit so far. It's a $15,000 credit limit, which I'm insanely excited about because that's really freaking dope. The last time I had a limit that was, well, I had another card with another limit a little lower than 15,000. But before that, I had like a $12,000 limit in college when I didn't know anything about credit, you know, and or its importance. So that was kind of interesting. So I was pretty psyched about getting that credit card. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and say what's up to some of you guys here in the stream. Thank you for stopping by. What's going on, Paul? Boy, Paul says, what's good? I'm here, man. D. Anderson says, yo, brethren, yo, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by, D. Nice to see you again. Alberto, what's going on to you, sir? Kate Baldy, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream again. I appreciate you very, very much. DJ Lady JTV says, hey there, thanks for stopping by. D Green says, hello, Dwayne. How are you and everyone in the chat doing? I'm doing great. It was really kind of weird coming back to the US. I didn't want to come back. It was kind of weird because this was like the first time that I had a feeling where I was like, you know what? I kind of get why people, you know, have a midlife crisis, or like why people want to get away from their regular life or the rat race. And Costa Rica, like Costa Rica's thing is pura vida, which means pure life. And like they're so chill and like so relaxed. Of course, it's going to be slower than it is in the States. One of the things that I did not like about Costa Rica was the traffic. There was mad traffic. There were a bunch of motorcycle riders, which is cool. But like there's only like one road that you can take to get to your destination. There is no like, let me jump on Google Maps, take this side street. No, there were no side streets. Side streets ended up being like, you know, off the cliff of a mountain. And clearly you can't take that path. But all in all, I had a really positive experience. It was very, very interesting. Of course, I heard a lot of Spanish. I don't speak any Spanish. Your boy took French in high school because I wanted to live in Canada badly, because a lot of my family is in Canada right now. Speaking of family, my grandma came. My 93-year-old grandma flew all the way from Canada nonstop. Of course, her and my aunt, which is like a 5.5-hour flight. She flew all the way from Canada to come watch her grandson get married, which was pretty freaking dope. And she's 93, and grandma is like the life of the party. I mean, she's not really the life of the party, but it's awesome to see someone that's 93 and that's so healthy and so full of life and so in her right mind. It's very normal to us, but I know that somebody being 93 and have it going on the way grandma does is a rarity. As a matter of fact, it was kind of funny. Grandma had to come down. She had to come down. I don't want to say steps because steps is more structured. So it was like a random arrangement or assortment of steps, right? It wasn't really consistent. So it was very weird. So of course I'm holding her and helping her come down, and she was doing her thing. So after we got to the bottom, my aunt, she says to her, all right, grandma, you can take a nap now and get some rest and get ready for the walk back up, because of course the walk back up is going to be a big deal. But it was just really funny, like that her daughter said to her, you know, all right, you made it to the bottom now, get some sleep. So I thought that was pretty cool, but I had a blast because of family, which was another reason why I made the trip. All right, let me get back in here and say what's up to you guys. DJ J Lady TV says, Wednesday night live stream, something new. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be hopping off the stream before 8:15, because at 8:15, my fellow YouTuber Lyndon at How to Get an 800 Credit Score has his live stream at 8:15 Central Time. So of course I'll be ending the live stream before then. But anyway, let me get back in and say what's up to you guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I know it's different than normal. What's going on, Ronald? Thank you for stopping by the channel. I appreciate you, sir. Mr. Robot 3000 says, what's up, Dwayne? And hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Bodyguard 856, what's up, Dwayne? Forgot that you went to Costa Rica. Yeah, trust me, I did not. I did not forget. It was so freaking awesome. Smash Murder says, my dude, what's good? Good to see you back. Safe blessings. Absolutely, man. I actually had a really positive experience with the airport. I had not been out the country since 2008. So I was expecting like a longer wait time with customs and, you know, going through customs. Our flight from Houston ended up getting delayed, which I was kind of mad about. I met my cousin at his place at 2 o'clock. Our flight was supposed to depart at 6:10, 6:09 or something like that, Central Time. My cousin was late. He ended up getting to his apartment like 3:10. Had to pick up his daughter because we were all flying to Costa Rica together. We got to the airport like 4:20, 4:15, 4:20. And then our flight was delayed, right? So like, it was like, okay, great. Now the flight got delayed to like 8:15, which I was like super mad about because we were supposed to land in Costa Rica at 8:47. So anyway, we landed and there was no traffic. Like, it was crazy. I know it was a Thursday night, but like literally there was no traffic in customs. It was such a pleasant experience and I was excited and happy about that. Coming back into Houston, for the most part, was the same type of experience. Of course, there were a lot more people in Houston than, you know, in Costa Rica, because Houston is a bigger airport. There's more traffic and so on and so forth. But all in all, it was a very positive experience. If you're traveling out of the country, there are certain airports that you are afforded the opportunity, if you download an app called Mobile Passport, and you enter your passport information, there's a separate line for you, and it says Mobile Passport. Like, if you have the Mobile Passport app, you can go to a separate line to get through customs, and that line is substantially shorter, and it's free. Like, you're not paying anything yearly to do this. The app is free, and so it was kind of weird. My cousin was telling me about it after we landed, and so we're walking, we're about to go through customs, and I'm like, dude, like, man, you should have told me about this, you know, before. Literally, there were probably like 10 people in the Mobile Passport line. And then, of course, I had to go through the regular customs, which wasn't a big deal. Like I said, the entire experience was very positive. It was quick. It was efficient. It wasn't how I thought it was going to be. I thought they were going to stop me and dig in my bag. You know, I'm not sure if it's because I had a U.S. passport, or what I should say is it probably is because I have a U.S. passport. It's kind of funny because people were like, well, if you had a Jamaican passport, it probably would have been a different experience. But it was cool. It was a positive experience, and it was quick going through customs. And the airport in Costa Rica, it was very simple, very straightforward experience. I went through customs, got my luggage, and of course, they're, you know, everybody and their mom, they're like, taxi, taxi, taxi. Now, what's weird is Uber is illegal in Costa Rica, okay? Like, it's illegal, but there's Uber drivers like crazy in Costa Rica, which I get it. It makes sense. One of the Uber drivers said, I think he said there was like 125,000 Uber drivers. I don't know how many people there are in Costa Rica, but 125,000 is a lot. And, you know, he said that Uber's been there for 4 years, but it is illegal. And when they get caught doing Uber, their fine could be up to $4,000 US, which is a lot of money, Costa Rican money. Okay. Sorry for my lack of knowledge in regards to exactly what the money's called. I'm not even going to try to say what it is, but the fines, if you get caught driving Uber, is insanely expensive. So anyway, I know I'm kind of rambling on here. Let me jump back in the app and see what's going on. Hey, Seuss, what's going on, bro? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Tyler, what's going on, man? He says, hey, Dwayne, please say hi back. I got you, bro. Thanks for stopping by the stream, and thanks for taking the time to comment. Tim, what's going on? Tim says, yo, what's up, bro? I'm doing well, sir. The Credit Card Maestro says, hello, everyone. What's going on, Walter? Thanks for stopping by the channel. Hey, look, if you're watching this video, and even if you're watching back on the replay, be sure to stop by Walter's channel, The Credit Card Maestro. He talks about credit, talks about getting points and using those points towards travel. The brother actually has more videos about travel than I do, which is totally awesome. And he's younger than me. So kudos to you, Walter. You're doing your thing. And so be sure to stop by his channel and subscribe. He's a really, really good resource to have as far as credit cards are concerned. Jesus says maybe you confuse it with Puerto Rico. I'm not sure if you're talking to me or somebody else. But it's kind of funny because I did sometimes say Puerto Rico, which clearly Puerto Rico is America, right? But I did go to Costa Rica. By the way, if you're watching the stream, let me know from where you're watching. If you're watching back on a replay, let me know as well. I'm doing this live stream from Houston. That is where I reside. That's where these awesome videos are made. So let me know from where you guys are watching, please. Tyler says, I've never been out of the state of California except to Vegas, which is kind of like West California. Yeah, for sure. You can get to Vegas depending on where you are in California in a couple of hours, which is kind of sweet, to be honest with you. But I hear you, man. It's actually interesting to me that a lot of people haven't really been out of the state. And of course, I'm not from America, right? So like, of course, I had to leave Jamaica to come here. So I've been fortunate where I've had family in another country so I could go visit. I really haven't been to that many countries, but I have a feeling that that will, or at least it should, change in the future. So I really have only been to Canada because I have family there. I've been to Mexico just because I went to Mexico on my honeymoon when that existed. And then I've been to Costa Rica. That's really it. I have family in the Netherlands, so I could go visit my cousin at some point. I have family in England as well, so I could go visit that cousin as well. But we'll see. I like to keep my money in my pocket, and I guess I'm starting to feel like maybe it's not a bad idea to kind of travel, because the experience that I had in Costa Rica was incredible, and there are more incredible experiences to have. So it was good just to see something different, you know, and it was just kind of weird that Costa Rica gave me the vibe of Jamaica, which is really crazy to me. But I guess Costa Rica is like a second world country. I don't think they're a third world country. I think they're a second world country, whereas America is a first world country. And I would consider Jamaica a third world country. But anyway, it was really kind of cool to have that vibe. It just looked like Jamaica, except a lot cleaner. Costa Rica has a lot of grass and wild grass like everywhere. It's very tropical, very forest-like. But one thing that I did notice was that it was super clean. There was no like random deserted Coke can or Cheetos bag or random papers floating around in the wild grass that was kind of off to the side. It was very clean. And that's one of the things that is supposedly good about Costa Rica. Another thing, to my surprise, that I liked about it was that the fact that the water that I got in the restaurant, that I guess it's tap water. I don't know, but I like one of the locals. They were like, the water's fine. Like, you should taste it. It's actually good. And I'm like, no, I don't think I should taste the water. Like, you know, we should get bottled water, because that's what they tell you when you go out of the country, you know, to get bottled water. But to my surprise, the water tastes good. And I was like, wait, what's going on? So there are a lot of things that's actually kind of cool about Costa Rica that I did not know. That's funny. Hey, Sue says, mall, those ancient relics still exist? Yeah, it's funny. I don't really do the mall a lot. If I go to the mall, especially here in the States, I go directly to the store that I need to go to. You know, if it's one of those bigger department stores like Macy's, I park in the Macy's parking lot. I go in there, do what I do, and then I leave. So I hear you on that. Gregory, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, sir. Latanya, thank you for stopping by the stream. Thank you for taking the time to comment. I don't remember seeing your name before, so thank you for stopping by. Andre says, yay, Canadians. He says, yeah, Canadians say that they're Americans too. Yeah, I mean, it's just so weird. It's America, boy, we're a trip here. We're a trip. It's just kind of funny because, like, of course, you know, like, I'm used to it. So, like, of course, I'm like, yeah, America, you know, and of course, all of that is North America. You know, Canada's North America. America is North America. America. The States is in Canada. They refer to the U.S. as the States, or they'll say U.S. or USA, right? So that makes sense. But I totally am so used to just saying America because, duh, like, why wouldn't I say America? Which I guess is totally right. CEO Productions, what's going on, man? He says, what's up, Dwayne? Hope you enjoyed Costa Rica. I did. Let's see here. EA8851 says, "What's up, D? What's the magic credit limit for the Amex before they audit your account?" Dude, I don't know that. Does anybody know that? That the answer to that question? What's the number before they audit your account in regards to American Express? I've heard other YouTubers talk about it. I can't say that I paid an insane amount of attention to it. Um, one of the things that I found interesting when I applied for my last credit card, or the most recent credit card with American Express, my credit score at the time was a 753 according to Experian. The reason why I know this is because I opened the envelope and it told me what my credit score at the time of applying. The reason why I like to apply for American Express is clearly there's not going to be another hard inquiry if you already have an American Express card. So it was a soft pull, which was freaking awesome for me. And so anyway, my score was a 753 at the time of the application. Um, I didn't apply for the card out of necessity. I wanted the Hilton card, of course, and I was interested in the sign-up bonus. And I was like, okay, I'll apply for another card, get a little credit limit, no big deal. Probably get like a $3,000 or $5,000 credit limit. And then to my surprise, I got a $15,000 credit limit, which was really, really cool. I had kind of given up on asking American Express for a credit limit and expecting my credit limit to be doubled or tripled, or crazy things like that I've heard from other people. So I was kind of just applying, and I know that I just finished paying off a huge debt or obligation, which was almost $20,000. So the last time I applied for like an American Express card, that was there. So I'm sure that might have had something to do with me being able to get a $15,000 credit limit. But I was blown away. I was pleasantly surprised. So that was very interesting. Adriana says, "I hope you enjoyed your trip to Costa Rica." I certainly did. I had a freaking awesome time. Absolutely. That's really cute. Thanks for making a comment, for sure. That was good. I wasn't expecting that. Made me smile really big. Paul says, "My stepdad is from there." Cool. Very cool. Code Red says, "What's good? What card do you have?" Yeah, so I got the American Express Hilton card. The sign-up bonus is 90,000 points, bonus miles, or not bonus miles. There's 90,000 points that you can, of course, redeem towards Hilton hotels. What I liked about the card is the fact that there's no annual fee. Of course, I can always upgrade. I shouldn't say upgrade. I can really just apply for another card. Another card from American Express, right? So there are a couple of cards above the one that I got because mine has no annual fee. So there's the Hilton Ascend, and then there is also the Hilton Aspire. Of course, the annual fee is higher as you go up, and of course there's more benefits and perks. So I just decided to start at that level, because normally if you get a credit card that has an annual fee, maybe you can downgrade at some point, which is always good. But at the same time, when you downgrade, you're not able to get the sign-up bonus. Just as if you upgrade, well, I shouldn't say if you upgrade, you won't get the sign-up bonus, because I have the Blue Cash Everyday card from American Express, and I called in to do something. I don't remember what it was, but they were like, as a retention offer, there is an opportunity for you to upgrade your account to the American Express Blue Cash Preferred, right, which has a $95 annual fee. And I think they were saying that you can get $250 cash back after you spend $1,000, which isn't bad. Of course, if you subtract the $95 from the $250, then that's kind of really what you're getting, which once again is also not bad. I did not do that offer, which is a good offer, but I didn't do it because I have a couple of cards with annual fees, and your boy likes to keep his money in his pocket. So I totally did not do that offer. All right, let's see here. Sneaky25, what's going on? He says, "What's up, brother? Figured you would still be vacationing. I wish." Like, honestly, if I was some brave soul, if I didn't have my awesome kids that I love, my two kids, my son's 17, my daughter's 15, if I didn't have them, I would be thinking real hard about living there. If I was also someone that was adventurous and took risks, I would totally be like, you know what? I'm gonna live in Costa Rica. I'm gonna do videos, of course, talking about credit cards, and how to make money using credit cards. But I'm also gonna do videos about Costa Rica, and it would be kind of cool to be that adventurous and let go but I'm super, I don't want to say uptight, but your boy's uptight. Like, I'm a control freak, and doing that for me would be interesting and different. And I probably should do it, but I probably will never do it. But Costa Rica was dope. I mean, I had a really, really good time there. Hey, Miss Gatlin, thanks for stopping by. You're watching from New Orleans today. Okay, I see you. I appreciate you stopping by. I guess you guys are vacationing down there, having some good time with the family and enjoying great food. Absolutely. Latanya says, "Wow, 93 is such a blessing." Yeah, my grandma is. My cousin's wife, when she was talking at the wedding, and it wasn't like a wedding, like a big ceremony. It was really them signing papers, but she invited quite a bit of her family and friends. And my cousin's wife was like, "Grandma, you're like a ray of sunshine." And it was kind of funny because Grandma had on yellow at the time, and it makes sense when you see someone that's 93 that's in good health. And then of course, like, she's in her right mind. Like, grandma is like totally healthy. It's so weird. She has so much energy, and of course she knows what she's talking about, which is kind of cool. You can't help but smile. And my grandma is so special to me. Not only to me, but to a lot of people. I know that, like, whenever she passes, it's going to be a big deal. I mean, I'm a family member, and I might be standing up at the funeral because it's going to be that big of a deal. So yeah, you're right. It is definitely a blessing for sure. Lawrence, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, sir. Jason says, "Dwayne, what up, big homie?" Thanks for stopping by, Jason. I appreciate you. I hadn't seen you in a while. Oh, is this Mo Shake? Forgive me for butchering your name. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you a lot. Wow. Pink Lady Barber says, "Hi, Dwayne and Credit Family. Welcome back. Awesome grandma." Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for stopping by and taking the time to make a comment. Let me get on down here in the comments here and say what's up to more of you guys. The Coin Alley says, "Mobile passport is great, but I use global entry, so I bypass that when I travel." Absolutely. I mean, of course, mobile entry makes sense. You're clearly big time, Wade. I see you, man. I don't have the American Express Platinum card, so I don't have global entry, and I don't have Chase Sapphire Reserve. I think it comes with that one as well. But I hear you. Oh, wow. Got a $20 super chat from How to Get an 800 Credit Score. Lyndon, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. I don't know if you were in the chat, but like I said, I did tell people that you do have a live stream coming up today at 8:15 Central Time. So I will complete this live stream before then, but be sure to check out Lyndon's channel. If you're watching this back on the replay, check out his channel and subscribe to his channel as well. He's definitely giving great content about credit. He talks about stuff that I don't talk about. He actually talks about business credit, and I don't talk a lot about that. I did go ahead and do like a LLC corporation situation. And I will have videos coming in regards to business credit after I get my stuff together. I already have my EIN number and whatnot, but I haven't really started applying for business credit yet. I just have one business credit card with it, which is the Business Blue Plus or something like that with American Express, which is a pretty cool card. You get 2 times points on all of your purchases up to $50,000. That's 50,000, 50,000. So of course, if you're spending that much for your business or whatever, that's 100,000 points, membership reward points, which is a lot. Speaking of membership reward points, I used my membership reward points to buy my plane ticket to Costa Rica, which was $746 and change. So that made it way easier for me to make the trip. I don't know if it was expensive because of Labor Day. I'm assuming it was, but it made it a lot easier for me to buy that ticket. Like, if I had to spend my actual $746, I probably would have done it because I was looking for a reason to travel out the country, because it had been a while since I've been out the country, but I probably would have been, more hesitant. Once I got there, because your boy is tight with money, once I got there, it's a bit cheaper to like go out and experience stuff there in Costa Rica. So like I go out, and let's say I bought food for myself. Like, I'd have, like a soda and like my main dish, and it was like $13, which is like super cheap. And I'm not talking about like a little bit of food. It was good. Like maybe you can go out like, dinner for 2, maybe appetizer, a couple of drinks, and it was like 29 bucks. And I was like, this is freaking dope. So once I got there, I loosened up and I just, I spent money and it was no big deal. But in general, I like to watch my money. A pimp, what's going on, man? Says, what's going on, brother? Peace, love, and respect to the credit fam. Deborah, thank you for stopping by, and thanks for joining the live stream. You said welcome back. Ricky, what's up? Thank you for stopping by. Terry, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you very much. Yeah, the Coin Alley says Costa Rican cologne. Yeah, I thought that's what it was in regards to what the currency is called. Thanks for clearing that up. I appreciate you, sir. Carlos is watching from California. What's going on, Carlos? The Coin Alley says Uber is also frowned upon in Puerto Rico. I had to walk 2 blocks to pick up my Uber. They are frequently having fights with the taxi guys. Same thing in Costa Rica. It was kind of weird. The first time that I did an Uber, I was actually in my Airbnb, which was really sick. My Airbnb situation was really nice. It was 55 bucks a night. I got really lucky. The price went down. I think it was like 65, which would have still been a good price, but it was in a secured location and it was just really, really clean. And like, it was nice. I liked it. It was really, really nice. I did a video talking about that. I'm probably going to post that video Saturday. So be sure to check that out. It's going to be titled My Airbnb in Costa Rica. So I had a good experience with that. But yeah, when I did the first Uber ride, I did it and I was in my room or in the apartment. It's an apartment complex. And so of course, there wasn't a specific street. Man, I had to walk a nice ways to meet the Uber guy. And of course, then there's the language barrier, right? So like he texts me in Spanish and I text him back in English, and then he texts me in Spanish that he didn't understand, which makes sense, right? But I didn't know that he meant he didn't understand. So I had to walk a little bit to get him. And it was kind of funny because I'm sure I stuck out. Where I was in Costa Rica, I was in San Jose. I think the province is San Jose, and I was in Santa Ana. That's where the Airbnb was. I did not see, I really didn't see any black people, to be honest with you. I think the entire time I was there in the areas that I went, I may have seen like 15, 20, maybe. When I went to the mall, I saw the most black people. And then of course, when I got back to the airport, everybody was there because people were going back to the States. And it's not a problem. It wasn't a problem for me. I'm used to it. I'm used to being the only black guy for sure. But it was just kind of interesting. So like, when I got to the Airbnb, it was super late. It was like 11:45 at night, and I checked in. Of course, I didn't speak a lick of Spanish, and then the guy didn't speak English well, but we got it taken care of. But when I left the Airbnb and came back, when I was going back and forth, it was always easy to know, okay, this is that guy, and he's, he clearly has been here. So it was always kind of funny to come back in because like nobody looked like me that was there, except, which is kind of funny, except I took the elevator down in the Airbnb and I was about to leave, and there was a black girl. It was kind of funny. She was doing a video. She had her cell phone with her, and she was doing a video. And the elevator door opened, and she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." She goes, "Wow, that's awkward." And I was like, "Oh, okay, you doing a video?" I was like, "For YouTube?" And she was like, "Yeah." And it was just kind of funny that it was for YouTube because I had already done my video, or at least one of my videos. So I thought it was kind of cool. It was very apparent that she was from the States, and like she spoke English and she had no accent at all. So it was just kind of cool. Anyway, Terry says, I was out of the country for 15 years and I applied for Capital One and I got it. Is that a good thing watching from Guyana? Absolutely, Terry. That's freaking awesome. As a matter of fact, I was thinking like, like clearly I have history here in the States. So like if I were elsewhere, let's say if I was living in Costa Rica, like it's pretty interesting because I have all this history established here. So I think I would kind of have, I don't want to say the best of both worlds because I'm not sure what the credit card system is like in Costa Rica. I'm sure it's not as sophisticated or whatever as America, and I'm sure the marketing is not as big of a deal as it is here in the States. You see how I'm saying the States a lot because they really got on me for saying America, which is so funny. But I was told like if you had a MasterCard that there's a lounge in the airport, the San Jose airport that I flew into, and you could actually have access to the lounge and get free food. And I forgot about that when I got there. I did have a MasterCard. On me, it was a Capital One Saver card, which is a MasterCard. And I was kind of told, like, if you have a MasterCard, you can access the lounge. Totally forgot. I was traveling with my cousin and his daughter. So we got there and like idiots, we bought a bunch of like souvenirs. And then, of course, we bought food, which was crazy. The most money I spent on food in Costa Rica was at the airport, which we all know is more expensive at the airport. But one of the things that was interesting is that alcohol in Costa Rica is cheaper at the airport. Colognes and perfumes are cheaper at the airport than it is, you know, like if you bought it in a mall in Costa Rica, which I thought was weird because my cousin was like, they want me to buy some alcohol. And I was like, why? We're in the airport. Everything's super expensive. And he's like, no, 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 it's cheaper in the airport. So I thought that was interesting. So I definitely learned that. Hip to the dip. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you taking the time to comment. North Park Mall in Dallas, Texas is popping every day like Christmas time. Yeah, I've been to North Point Mall in North Park Mall in Dallas. I've been there, I think, twice. Once in high school when I went on a band trip, and another time when I was an adult. So that mall is freaking awesome. The mall that I experienced in Costa Rica was, I think it's called Oxygen Mall or Oxygen Human Playground. And so you can Google that, and it's in Costa Rica. There's only one. And of course I went on YouTube and like saw videos of it, but the mall is like sick. I didn't take a lot of videos of it. So, you know, whatever, but I didn't want to look like a guy that was clearly an outsider because there were so many people in the mall. So I didn't really shoot a lot of videos there. Life Media Pro, thank you for stopping by. Smash Murder says, I'm trying to get the Chase trifecta and have the ultimate. I have the unlimited already. My mom put me as an AU on 2 cards. Awesome. Does that affect my 524 with Chase? That is a great question. I think it could affect it. I think you'd have to clarify with Chase that you're an authorized user on those cards, and so that way they wouldn't treat it as if those were your cards. But I think it could affect it. I'm not sure. Of course, you'd have to figure that out. If anybody knows the answer to that, please. Jason says yes. Jason says yes in regards to Smash Burger. The Coin Alley says the magic number is 35,000 in credit as far as in order to be audited by American Express. Thanks for answering that question, Wade. I appreciate you very much. Teresa, thanks for stopping by the stream. It's nice to see you as well. Tim also answered 35K for the audit in regards to American Express. Vic, what's going on, man? Vic says, hey, Dwayne, guess what? My score went up 45 points. My FICO score is 690 thanks to your AUs. And thanks for being awesome. Man, congratulations. That is freaking awesome, bro. 45 points is a lot. I don't really spend a lot of time talking about AUs anymore on the channel, which is unfortunate. But AUs are insanely powerful, especially if your credit utilization is insanely high. If you jump on one of these cards, especially with a really high limit, it could be to your benefit. So if you're interested in talking about AUs, I really don't have a lot available. I have that one with the 15K. And so if you're interested in that, give me a shout. Shoot me an email at helpingothersprosper@gmail.com. That's helpingothersprosper@gmail.com. Just like that. Send it to that email address. Hey, by the way, if you haven't smashed that thumbs up video and you like this channel and this community, please take the time to smash that thumbs up video. There are 57 people watching. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. Smash that thumbs up. It'll help the channel very much. The Credit Card Maestro says he'll be in Nassau in a few weeks. Excited. Sweet, bro. That's freaking awesome, man. Do your thing, and I'm sure you're going to make some videos. We know you're going to have a good time. Are you going with your girl? Lorenzo says, Saver or Quicksilver, I have a 680 score. Honestly, I think the Saver card is a better card, to be honest with you, Lorenzo, because you can earn a substantial amount of cash back, right? So you can get, like, depending on which Saver card you get 3% cash back or 4% cash back, depending on which one you apply for. With the Capital One Quicksilver card, you're only going to get 1.5% cash back on all your purchases. Now, of course, all your purchases is easy to keep track of, right? It's all your purchases. But the 3%, if you're getting 3% back, or if you're getting 4%, if you're paying for the Capital One Saver card that has an annual fee, 4% is going to add up a lot quicker than 1.5%. And of course, you're going to spend money on food, and you will spend money on entertainment to some extent. So that's probably going to be a better card. I have the Saver card. because I had a Capital One Platinum card that was getting no interest. I had that not any interest. It wasn't a part of the cash rewards program, right? And then I had the Capital One Quicksilver card, so I went ahead and upgraded my Capital One Platinum to the Capital One Saver. So I would recommend the Saver, to be honest with you. Oh, wait a minute. Did the Coin Alley do a video? You did a video, Wade? Man, I'm slipping. It's so funny. I'm subscribed to so many channels on YouTube. Like sometimes my notifications will be like 120. Like on my phone, like it'll be 120 notifications in regards to YouTube, and I'm just like, I clear it more than I actually scroll through to see who posted a video. Guys, speaking of videos and YouTube channels, listen, there's this guy, his channel name is Hello, My Name is Tony. Okay. Love this guy's channel. I wanna believe that he does something with production and editing in his real life. I don't know what he does, but he has traveled to Greece, and right now I know he's in Greece because this is the time that he goes, and he goes pretty much every year. The brother makes awesome videos. His channel name is Hello, My Name is Tony. He doesn't have a lot of subs. He's not even like, I say he doesn't have a lot of subs. He has over 3,000 subs, but he doesn't like promote his channel hard. He doesn't even monetize his videos because I guess he doesn't want or need the money. But his channel, Hello, My Name is Tony, is a great channel. I wish that I could do some editing the way he does in regards to his channel. I mean, I love his videos. Every time he posts a video, I actually go and check to see if he has videos up, to be honest with you. So wait, dude, I don't know if you, I guess you posted a video. Let me see here. Let me jump on over to one of my deals here, one of my tabs, and see if I can find your channel real quick, because dude, if you posted a video and I didn't see it, that would suck because I really want to see it. Let's see. I got your name auto populated here. I typed in CON and your name popped up. Okay, sweet. Okay, 3 weeks ago you posted a video. I think it's 3 weeks ago. Let me see. Let me go and check out your videos. Oh, sweet. You did one 2 days ago. You did one. Dude, I am slacking. Dude, okay, I see you, Wade. I see the Coin Alley. Let's go, man. I see you got a couple of videos up here. You have videos talking about the Apple Card. Sweet. Yeah, man, you've been doing your thing. I definitely got to go back and watch. Oh, I'm not subscribed on this account. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed on my other account, but I'll go ahead and subscribe on this account. Let me just kind of show you guys what I'm looking at on my screen so that you guys can see what I'm talking about here. All right, let me slide on over. So here's Wade's channel, which is the Coin Alley. Be sure to subscribe to his channel. Wade has a wealth of knowledge in regards to credit cards, and I see you got quite a bit of videos here, man. I see. So you got, I guess like a month ago, you kind of started posting videos, or not a month ago, I guess a little bit before that, in regards to credit cards. But I see you got the Apple card here, shortest unboxing video ever. 1 minute and 53 seconds. Okay, awesome. And then you have tips on improving your credit score, which is a 17-minute video. I'm definitely going to go back and check out these videos. So guys, if you're watching the channel, be sure to check that out. Check out Wade's channel and subscribe to his channel. Very, very smart in regards to information about credit. Let me go ahead and pull my screens back up here. Sweet. I'm definitely going to take the time to check that out, man. That's pretty cool. Paul says, I applied for the Citibank card October 2018 and got denied. Sorry, I have crap popping up here. Oh, wow, excuse me. Because of an outstanding obligation, it was too high. Guideline, it was a charge off. I paid it off. Should I try again? I personally would not try again, especially if it's on your credit report. If it's on your credit report and the charge off is on there, I would, if you apply for anything Citibank related, I would try for the secured card. And quite honestly, I wouldn't even apply for anything Citibank related. Just like kind of let that go and like let it fall off of your credit report. I mean, there are clearly other great cards and great banks out there other than Citibank. But my personal advice is to no. I would wait before trying again, to be honest. The Credit Card Maestro says, gonna be in Dallas again Friday. Still trying to see it all in this big city. Yeah, Dallas is freaking awesome. Dallas is a really, really cool city. Sometimes I believe that Dallas has better attractions than Houston, but maybe I shouldn't say that out loud. Janelle, what's going on? Janelle says, hello, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, Janelle. Right. Oh, wow. The Coin Alley says he lost his grandma 3 years ago and she was 99 years young. Wow, that's awesome. So you know what I'm talking about, man. That's really freaking awesome. Robert, what's going on? Robert says, hey, family, South Carolina is here. Love the channel, Dwayne, and all the great information you provide. Robert, I appreciate you, sir. I thought I clicked on your name. Now, there we go. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for taking the time to leave a comment on the channel. I appreciate that a lot. Okay. Wade was saying that the funny thing is he had global entry before he had a credit card to pay for it. So looking forward to the renewal. I'll use my PenFed Pathfinder card. Awesome. Oh, wow. Okay, Tim Williams says that the Hilton Ascend is now the Hilton equals Surpass name change. Okay, I totally misunderstand that. I totally misunderstood that. I thought you were saying that the Hilton Ascend is now the Hilton Surpass, but I don't think you're saying that. I think you're saying it surpasses. I'm not sure what you're saying, but I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I think you're saying there's a name change. What's going on, Venezuela Dockery, man? Thanks for stopping by the channel, bro. I appreciate you. I need to talk to you, so text me tonight, possibly after this, just to make sure we're good to go. Okay, Janelle says she's wanting to remind everybody and inform you that there's going to be a special guest on Lyndon's channel, which is how to get an 800 credit score. He's going to be talking to Bob from Cakeology, another awesome YouTube channel. So be sure to stop by their live stream at 8:15, which I will not be doing a live stream at that time. So you definitely can make sure you check it out for sure. Aunt Stan, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you very, very much. This Chambe is the name, I think, says D, nice to see you, bro. D Nice used to be a rapper back in the day. Should I cancel credit? One, it has a $99 fee, but I have 11 months history with my first card. I got the Cash Plus and Capital and Discover Secure. Dude, I know that is a tough situation to be in, but the reality is you're not going to continue to pay for that card year after year, even though it's your oldest card. Now, I would normally say never cancel your oldest card, but that $99 annual fee doesn't make a lot of sense. If you want to at least wait for a year before canceling it, you can. Or if you want to, maybe wait for 2 years, and that way the age on the Capital One and the Cash Plus, as well as the Discover Secured card, can be, that can grow. You can do that, but I know that you're not going to pay 99 bucks every year for that card because it's your oldest card. Oh, look at this. Have an Apple Card, send Dwayne a super chat and get 3% back when you pay for your super chat with your Apple with Apple Pay. The Coin Alley, that boy, hey man, I appreciate you. Is it 3% back? Oh, when you use Apple Pay. Okay, I guess you can use Apple Pay because it's connected to the Wallet app, and when you make a purchase through YouTube or through iTunes or whatever, it uses that. Okay, pretty sweet. That's awesome, man. That's some forward thinking. Hip to the Dip says, I just used my Wells Fargo Propel points for my very first award booking. It was super simple. Awesome. Thank you for taking the time to say that, Hip to the Dip. That's really, really cool. I'm telling you, it makes it a lot easier when you can use your points. I have quite a bit of points still left on my American Express Gold card, which is pretty sweet. And then on my Discover It card, I think I have like at least $350 worth of cash back that I've earned during my first year, and Discover's going to match that. So that's $700 worth of cash that I can use towards anything. Of course, I can have Discover write me a check if I want, or I could just use my credit card and use it as a statement credit, which is pretty much the same thing as being, as Discover writing me a check. So I definitely hear you when in regards to redeeming those points. Hip to the Dip. Congratulations to you. Rilo. I was about to say Rilo Ken. Kylo Ren. And Stimpy says, I used my Discover card in Egypt. That's freaking awesome. They didn't charge me a fee for using my card out of the country. Yeah, I don't think there's no foreign transaction fee for Discover card. So that's freaking awesome. In Egypt, how cool is that? Like, I need to see that. I need to look at those pyramids. You know what I mean? It's so crazy how many awesome things are in Africa. Like, Africa is ridiculously awesome. There's so many things there. It's weird because in my mind, I'm like, I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm like, Egypt, not necessarily Africa, when Egypt is clearly in Africa. There's so many cool things to see in Africa. So that's awesome, man. Thanks for taking the time to share that. The Coin Alley. Okay, so you looked up that mall that I was talking about, the Oxygen Playground, or Human Playground in Costa Rica. It's freaking awesome, bro. It was really, really nice. It was really, really sick. The entrance to that mall, just the openness of it. I mean, it's huge, and you just walk right in. It's freaking awesome. And a lot of people were there. A lot of people were hanging out. A pimp says, my wife has 2 Open Sky cards and a 693 credit score. What first time card would you recommend, Dwayne, and credit family? All right. Okay, cool. 693 credit score. Honestly, if I were you, I would look into seeing if your wife is pre-qualified, or if you're pre-qualified for the Discover It card. That's clearly a great card to get. The Capital One Quicksilver card is a decent card to start with. If you're interested in getting in the Chase ecosystem, which I do recommend, applying for the Chase Freedom card is also a good card. Be sure to see if you're pre-qualified. If you're interested in like an American Express card, they have a pre-qualification. So does the Discover card. You can see if you're pre-qualified for those 2 cards. If you're watching the video and you have Credit Karma, please keep in mind the fact that Credit Karma, like, they're gonna market to you and say that like your likelihood, your chance of being approved for this card is this good, right? So of course you get excited because you're like, sweet, I can apply for an American Express card because I see the picture on Credit Karma. Please be sure to know that Credit Karma makes money, right? So they make money off the referral when people apply, right? So they're marketing to you, which is great. And it got me excited before at some point in the past. But be sure to do your research. Don't just pull the trigger on it. And also, if you apply using one of my links, actually the links below my videos are in the description section to any American Express card. Those links are not actually mine right now because I can't even get any more referrals because I've already met all my referrals. So it's actually my cousin's link because he doesn't have a lot of referrals on his. But if you're interested in getting cards from American Express or Discover card, go ahead and use the link in the description because it helps the channel. At least it's going to help my cousin. So that's pretty cool. Christopher, thanks for stopping by the stream. It says, your advice helped improve my credit. I appreciate you, sir. I've seen you here before. Thanks for taking the time to say that. That's freaking awesome. Clifton says, I'm an AU client. I was told if you put around $50 off of 5,000, the score will increase 15 to 20 points. If you put around $50 off 5,000, the score will increase 15 to 20 points. I'm not sure exactly what you're saying there, but maybe it's just me and I'm not insanely sharp. Gervais, what's going on, man? I hope I said your name right. I know I spoke to you on the phone a couple of times. Says, hi, Dwayne. Thanks for the opportunity to add me as an authorized user. My 3 credit bureaus jumped 35 points and my credit availability got a lot bigger. Awesome, bro. Awesome profile picture, by the way. I know that's you and your wife. That's an incredible picture, bro. Awesome picture. Life Ocean says, hey, Dwayne, new to credit. I have 5 months of perfect history, 0% utilization, 720 TransUnion, no FICO score yet. I'm pre-qualified for the Chase Sapphire Preferred through the bank itself. Should I risk the hard inquiry? Absolutely, bro. Chase is an awesome ecosystem to get into. Not to mention the Chase Ultimate Reward points are the most valuable points when it comes to redeeming them towards travel. A lot of people, when you sign up for cards, especially if you sign up for like the Chase Unlimited or the Chase Freedom card, a lot of people kind of get drawn into that because of the sign up bonus and cash back. Don't use your points for cash back. especially Chase Ultimate Reward points. Use those points toward travel. So just use your card, use your card, use your card, and redeem those points towards an airline ticket. Use it towards travel. Don't use it and get the cash back. When I got I got the Chase Unlimited card, Chase Freedom Unlimited card first. I don't know why, because I already had the Capital One Quicksilver, and then I eventually switched over to the Chase Freedom. When I got the Unlimited, I really didn't know a lot about points and stuff like that. So I nerded it out, and I went ahead and redeemed my points for cash back, which was not a good use of points. So be sure, if you're watching the video, use your Chase Ultimate Reward points towards travel. You're going to get a bigger bang for your buck, a way bigger bang for your buck. So my advice, Life Ocean, is to go for it, man. Chase Sapphire Preferred is awesome. And if you apply inside the branch, that's actually the way to go if you have an account with Chase. So that's my advice on that. Thanks for asking that question. Okay, got it. The Coin Alley. Okay, so you were clearing up something that someone else said. I don't remember, but the Ascend is now the Surpass. And a few months back, dude, shows you how on top of that I am. That's so funny. I have no problem admitting when I just don't know something. I don't know. It's no big deal. You know, like there's so many things I did not know about credit before I started this channel, you know, and I just kind of had to learn it on my own, which was really cool. And that's the purpose of this channel, right? The channel is about credit. It's about everything you need to know about your credit. Like, trust me, I know everything there is to know about how each portion or each category of your credit score is made. And that's really, really cool because I can tweak that however I want. So yeah, sometimes I just don't know. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys in the chat. You guys are freaking awesome. Thanks for taking the time to answer some of these questions and helping me out, helping out the community. I appreciate that a lot. Tyler says, I really want the Discover It credit card, but they will not offer me a secured card. I currently have the Capital One unsecured card. Should I get the Discover It secured card anyway? Tyler, that's not a bad deal, bro. Getting a secured card is not a bad deal. It's actually a good thing because you're going to establish the relationship you want with them. And in a way, I don't want to say like you're guaranteed approval because you're not, but I feel like it's a little easier to get approved. And if you do it right, I would say maybe don't get a limit more than $500 because when they graduate you, with me and my personal experience, I was graduated to the unsecured card. I had a $2,500 limit on my secured card, and there was no credit limit increase. But if you have a $500 limit on your secured card, it gives you some wiggle room to spend and really earn some cash back and take advantage of the cash back match. I'm all about the cash back match. When you get that Discover card, use that card and use that card alone, man. You definitely want to maximize that because that's easy money. Robert says, finally caught a live one. What's up, Dwayne? I appreciate you stopping by, Robert. All right, let's see here. It's no big deal. Tyler, you said they only gave you the secure card. No biggie, bro. That's freaking awesome. Cedric, man, I almost missed your comment here. What's going on, Cedric? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you, sir. Smash Murder says, I have to Discover It with cashback match and 1.5 on categories and no APR 14 months. Chase Unlimited 3 points and also no APR for 15 months. Which should I use most? Ooh, tricky. First of all, the Discover It should not be a 1.5% on cashback on categories. It should be 5% on categories. That's the first thing. So like it's gonna be, when you have multiple cards, it's always tricky to decide which card to go with. All right, so like in this instant, if you're treating the Chase Unlimited like it's a cashback card, which I don't recommend, don't treat it like it's a cashback card because the points are going to be more valuable if you use them towards travel. So if you think of the Chase Unlimited, even though it's not necessarily a travel card, but if you use those points towards travel when you get like another card, you're going to be more benefited by going that route. So if you're trying to, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to get cash back, then I would say go for the Discover card, especially if you're able to get 5% cash back on certain categories, right? So like right now you're able to get 5% cash back on restaurants. And then the last category of 2019 is going to be 5% back on Walmart, Amazon, and Target, which clearly is easy to rack up 5%, especially if you go to Walmart, Target, and Amazon if you're shopping for Christmas and whatnot. So it depends, right? So the Discover It is clearly a cashback card, and your Discover Unlimited, your Chase Unlimited it's a cashback card, but you can use those points whenever you get another Chase card like Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Reserve. You can use those points towards travel. So depending on what you want to do is how you should decide, where you should go or which card you should use the most. You should always use the card that's going to give you the most points, right? So like with the the Discover card, it's cash back. You're going to get 5% on a restaurant. Use your stuff for food. Like that's easy. That's a no-brainer, unless you just want to maximize the cashback match. Tier Blood, thanks for stopping by the channel. You're a new sub, and you said, I love the info you share. Also, I got the Navy Federal Credit Union Rewards secured card. When it's time to upgrade, what do you think is the next best card to apply for? Great question, Tier Blood. Depending on what you're interested in would determine the next best card. If you're interested in travel, if you want to get into the Chase ecosystem, I would encourage you to apply for a Chase card. You may want to start with like the Chase Freedom card or the Chase Unlimited, the Chase Freedom Unlimited, okay? Do not redeem your points for cash back. Use those points towards travel. So if you want to get into the Chase ecosystem, that's always good to do. If you're trying to do cash back, I would recommend the Discover It card. Of course, they match the cash back you earn in the first year. So it's really easy to maximize the cash back that you get with Discover card. So those two cards are kind of what I would suggest. When you're getting credit cards, I know that it can be tricky, especially if you have more than one or two or three. It will kind of be tricky trying to decide which cards to use. Currently, I have 15 credit cards. It was really supposed to be 17, actually 18, but I lost a couple of cards. So I lost a couple of Chase cards, and then I lost another account as well. So I have 15 cards. So 15 cards become, quite a bit to juggle, but I really only focus on a couple of cards, and it's really easy, especially if this card is going to maximize cash back or points or whatever it is I'm trying to do. So if you're getting multiple cards, it's very hard to keep track of what it is you need to do, and it could be overwhelming for people that aren't nerds like myself. I like to nerd it out, and that's just my deal. So it just kind of depends on what you want to do. Hopefully that advice helped. Lando, what's going on? It says, I'm glad I turned in. I was going to use my Chase Ultimate Reward points for cash back, and after hearing you, I'll wait for travel. Thanks, D. Absolutely, bro. You definitely want to wait for travel. SC Travel RN, thank you for stopping by. I'm enjoying my new Discover It. Awesome. Congratulations. And I think the Discover It, it's a really, really good card, especially on cash back. My first cash back experience was with the Capital One Quicksilver card. So you definitely, if you can get the Discover card, the Discover It card, and you can earn 5% cash back, it's really easy, and they match all the cash back. I cannot sing Discover's praises enough. I'm a Discover head. I love Discover card. Discover is freaking awesome. All right. Cedric says, hey, hit the like button, guys. Yes, Cedric, good advice, bro. I appreciate you. Pink Lady Barber says, how long should you wait in between your Chase cards? That's funny. That I'm laughing at the Coin Alley. He says 15 cards. Hold my drink. Okay, how long should you wait in between Chase cards? Honestly, I personally would do at least, like minimum, I would do 6 months. Like I said, once you start to get multiple credit cards, it's hard to kind of juggle those cards and really maximize it. So if you're going to get a couple of Chase cards, clearly you're going to get to a point where you're going to have to start paying annual fees on those cards. Like a prime example would be right now I have the American Express Gold card. So that's a $250 annual fee. That's going to be coming back around in October. I have, I think, like 79,000 points still left on that American Express Gold card. So that's like, let's call it almost $800 worth of points towards travel. That's not too bad. So I have a $250 annual fee. So value-wise, I'm okay there. And of course, there are other benefits to having that card, the airline credit that I get with the American Express Gold card. But I have that card. with American Express, and then I have the Marriott card with American Express, which is going to be a $95 annual fee coming back around. I think in 2020, I'm going to have to pay that fee. So there's two cards with annual fees that I have to worry about. So, you know, in regards to your Chase cards and how long you should wait, you definitely want to make sure you pay attention to how many cards you're getting and how you're going to like find the time to maximize each card. So minimum, I would say 6 months. After 6 months is even better. 8 to 10, 12 months is good because, you know, once you're in, you're in. And there's no real benefit in having multiple cards, especially if you're going to be having to scatter your attention on what to do and where to put which purchase. Okay, so that's kind of my 2 cents on that. By the way, guys, if you have any questions, throw them in the comment section. I will do my best to answer the questions. If you guys have any questions about Costa Rica, which is kind of funny because I clearly can't answer all the questions in regards to Costa Rica. But if you have any questions, I'd love to answer them, or I'd love the opportunity to attempt to answer them. So definitely let me know if you guys have any questions. The Corn Alley says, Dwayne, do you use the $10 dining credit on the Amex Gold? I do use it a little bit when I actually remember. I actually like the Cheesecake Factory. Of course, I know you get $10 every month, and I think it's like $15 in December. I don't remember the details, but I know it's $10 every month for sure. I guess it's just $10 every month for 12 months, so it's $120. But I do use it when I remember. And something about me that you guys don't know, I love sweets. Like, I love sweets. And so I could easily just order like a cheesecake or a dessert from the Cheesecake Factory and pay for that and get the $10 statement credit, which is really, really cool. American Express is really good about giving you the credit pretty quickly. When I was flying to Costa Rica, I flew with United because the ticket was pretty decent. Delta was like ridiculously expensive, so I didn't fly with Delta. But I flew with United, and I had to pay the $30 for my bag because I had a bag that I had to get checked. And I was just like, man, this is whack. Like, I hated paying that $30. So I paid $30 on the way down and $30 on the way back. Whereas with the American Express Delta Gold card, of course, your first bag, you get your first bag checked for free. So I wouldn't have to pay. I think it's $30 with Delta as well. It's either $30 or $25. I think it's 30. So I wouldn't have to pay that $30. As a matter of fact, if I had a family of 4 and we were all traveling, everybody's first bag, because of the Delta American Express Gold card, or the whatever the card is called, Amex Delta Gold card, your first bag is checked for free. So if there were 4 of us, all of our first bags would get checked for free. And if it was $30, if it were $30 per bag, that's $120. You can't beat that. That's like freaking awesome. That's $120 going down and $120 coming back. That's $240. So it's kind of weird that I had to pay the $30 for the bag, but it happened. And after a while, I was just kind of over it. I was just like, I'm gonna spend money on this trip. And all in all, it was a very, very positive experience. I definitely will be going back. I'm going back, period. It's over. As a matter of fact, my cousin is my tennis partner. And I say tennis partner, but like, I play tennis with my cousin all the time. Playing tennis is always interesting. And, of course, finding somebody to play with and on your level and that whole type of thing, or maybe a little bit above you, is tricky. So like, I'm like, you know what? I got to go to Costa Rica to play tennis with my cousin. That's my excuse. I'm doing it. So anyway, I definitely will be going back. I totally had a good time there. All right, let me see here who's got some questions here that I can answer for you guys. There's 56 people currently. Hit that thumbs up if you have not already done so. I appreciate you a lot. Okay, Live Ocean says, thank you. I'll definitely head into the branch. I'm just worried about wasting a hard inquiry. Is it possible that Chase would approve me with less than 6 months history? Any pre-qualification advice? If you have a Chase account, bro, your chances of being approved is better. I will say that, and applying in the branch is also better. Less than 6 months. Listen, one of my coworkers, he's 19 years old, and he has a Chase account, and homeboy got approved for $1,000 credit limit. I know he was bugging, which was very interesting. So honestly, it just really kind of depends. I mean, I wouldn't worry about the hard inquiry. I mean, you're new to credit, so you shouldn't have a bunch of hard inquiries anyway. If you want to wait, till you have an official FICO score. If you want to wait after 6 months, that's clearly good advice. You can totally do that. So it's really just kind of up to you, to be honest with you. Pink Lady Barber says, thanks, Dwayne. Thank you, Pink Lady Barber. I appreciate you, ma'am. John says, how do I go about getting a credit increase from Bank of America? I've had the secured card for 14 months and all my payments have been on time. Dude, honestly, John, to be honest with you, so they haven't promoted you, right? Because you said you have the secured card. Depending on what your score is, you may want to just try applying for a totally different card, to be honest. You know, I don't think you can do a credit limit increase with a secured card. First of all, you'd have to pay the money or add the money to your account in regards to a credit limit increase. And if that's what you're talking about, be sure to ask, because I know with Navy Federal Credit Union, their secured card, when you add money to your secured account or to the savings account to increase your limit, it's a hard inquiry, which makes like 0 sense. So be sure to ask them, because I definitely would hate to see that be the situation with Bank of America. Russell says, you're a very smart brother. Much respect to you. Russell, I appreciate you taking the time to say that. That means a lot to me, bro. Thanks for watching the stream. Tyler says, thanks for the shout out and answering question. It says, I'm very happy I subscribed. Sweet, Tyler. Cool, man. Just keep coming back. Ask your questions. As you can see, this community here is really awesome. And I use the word community on purpose because that's a YouTube thing. But like, more importantly, there are a lot of people here in the live stream, in the live chat, that know what they're talking about in regards to credit. So, you know, like in this particular live stream, we had how to get an 800 credit score. He has a YouTube channel. We had the Credit Card Maestro. He has a YouTube channel. We have the Coin Alley. He has a YouTube channel. We had Cakeology. He has a YouTube channel as well. And these guys all talk about credit as well. So you definitely want to make sure that you take time to come back here, Tyler, or anybody watching the stream. Take time to come back here, watch, ask questions. There's people here that are insanely helpful. To be honest with you, we're approaching 10,000 subscribers, and that'll probably happen within the next week or so, week and a half. It would have happened sooner if I kept making a lot of videos, but making a lot of videos on YouTube gets to be a bit tricky. And the way my life is set up, you know, I want to be here for the long haul, so I'm not like killing myself with making a lot of videos every week. But it's very impressive that we've been able to grow this community as quickly as we have. A lot of people do a lot of work and still don't even have like 5,000 subs. There are some people that have been doing YouTube before me, and I just kind of came out of nowhere, and for whatever reason, this channel has grown a lot. So this community is super duper awesome. If you have questions, come in the chat, come in the live stream, come in the live chat, ask your questions. If I don't know, I don't know. I know for a fact that we have people in the stream that will know the answers to that question. And that's what I love about the community, because it is exactly that. It's a community. So be sure, if you have questions, man, go for it and ask. The Coin Alley says, which airline card did you select with the Amex Gold card? You could have gotten reimbursed if it was the right airline. Yeah, for sure. I have Delta. That's why I was saying that, like, the price with Delta was really, really stupid. And I think I already used my airline credit. I know I already used my airline credit when I went to New York in April, because I flow. Wow. I flow. Your boy raps. I flew Delta. So I know that they had already reimbursed me for that. So that's a good point, though. You're absolutely right. And I also have the American Express Delta Gold card, so it would have been easy to get my bag checked, you know, for free. So I was, like I said, I couldn't go with Delta, unfortunately. Wow, got a $10 super chat from Smash Murder. Says, thanks for the assist. Great channel. I appreciate you, Smash Burger. Smash Murder. I'm laughing because there was a Smash Burger in the airport in Costa Rica. There were a lot of American brands from the U.S. in Costa Rica, like a lot. It was very interesting to see. Thank you very much, Smash Murder, for taking your hard-earned money and donating to the cause, to the channel. I appreciate that. That is incredible. Thanks, man. I appreciate that a lot. Let me see here. SC Travel RN says, is there a difference between pre-qualified, pre-approved, and pre-selected offers? I'm sure there is a little difference, but what there isn't a difference, or what there's not a difference in, is that even though you're pre-qualified, sometimes you are not able to get approved for that card, which is real stupid. Like, I hate it. Um, I'm laughing because I was thinking about marketing, right? Like, all of it's kind of marketing to some extent, right? So they send you the information and you get excited because it's human nature. We get excited and of course we apply, right? So, like, you would think like they send you a pre-qualified or whatever, pre-approved, and you apply and you don't get approved. And like, that always sucks. But for the most part, most of the times when you get that type of offer, you are going to be approved. And one of the things that I did experience when I was doing my Apple Card application was I thought I had to verify quite a bit. I had seen some other YouTubers do videos where they had to enter their full social. And a part of my application, all I had to do was enter the last 4 of my social. So I was in somebody's system, you know what I mean? And so I don't know why I only had to enter the last 4. Clearly I was pre-screened or pre-something, right? I had opted in somewhere and they got my information. But I think to some extent that probably is also like a little bit of the differences between maybe a pre-approved and pre-selected or pre-qualified offer. But all in all, like most of the times people should get approved for that. Young Mizzle says, just like straight up, by the way, love your profile pic. It says haters having anger towards anyone reaching success. Dude, I definitely needed to see that because, boy, I have quite a bit of haters, to be honest with you. But I am in a great mood. Your boy had a great time in Costa Rica. I'm good. I'm good. So far this year, I've traveled twice, which is really, really cool. I'm really excited. I was in New York, Connecticut area in April, which wasn't that long ago. It was like 5 months ago. And then, of course, I went to Costa Rica last weekend. So your boy's doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm in a really, really good mood. Russell says, thanks for the Capital One and Discover card info. I have both of the cards now, and I will use them very, very wisely. Awesome, man. Thanks for taking the time to say that, Russell. Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman. Cornell, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I see you with the thumbs up. Okay. The Coin Alley says that brother Matthew Perry is a video making machine. Props to him. Absolutely. I mean, a lot of people don't know how hard it is to make videos or make videos consistently on YouTube. When I got started, I was making a lot of videos, and I did that because I was like, I needed videos out there like yesterday, like last year, because I needed subs. And like, it's kind of crazy because like sometimes in life, like you don't get an idea to do something until you get the idea. And you're just like, man, why didn't I think about this years ago or weeks ago or months ago? And it's the worst, right? And that's kind of how I felt about the YouTube channel because I was like, man, why didn't I do this sooner, right? I would be farther along. But making videos for YouTube is not easy. And people that do it on the daily, like, hats off to them. I mean, if this is their full-time gig, that's pretty sweet. It's not my full-time gig. But it has allowed me to make some extra money, and that's always really good. So yeah, I hear you. That boy Matthew is definitely doing his thing as far as videos are concerned, and him, making lots of them. Yeah, he's definitely a beast. It's always interesting. I'm curious to see like if people can maintain this, and and if they can maintain it, kudos to them for sure. Paulette, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. The Best Buy store credit card does report to all 3 bureaus. Be careful of your utilization. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's see here. Let me scroll down. By the way, guys, the live stream for how to get an 800 credit score is going to be starting at 8:15. So once again, be sure to check out his live stream. Lyndon's going to be doing a live stream tonight. SC Travel Nurse says, thanks, Dwayne. You're welcome. Kylo Ren says, last year around this time, I had no credit score. Now I'm around 650 on all 3 bureaus. I got the Discover Secure card after watching your channel. Awesome. Congratulations. Thank you for taking the time to share that information, Kylo Ren. Totally love your channel name, by the way, Kylo Ren and Stimpy. That's freaking creative. D. Anderson says, I've really been using 3 US Bank, US Cash Plus, Definitely. Discover, 5% on restaurant, and Navy Federal Credit Union. D, that's a good point, bro. I use my US Bank Cash Plus card for, I have my 5% set on utilities and cell phones. So I actually have like $120 worth of cash back on that particular card from US Bank. I did redeem some, I think like when it was like 40 bucks a while back, but that card has been really, really good to me, and it's a real powerful card. Of course, we've talked about that for sure here on the channel, so we know the power of that card. Big C says, what's good, people? What's going on, Big C? Thanks for stopping by the channel, man. I appreciate you very much. I'm actually going to be wrapping up here, guys, so if you have any questions, be sure to ask them real quickly, because I'm going to wrap, because Lyndon is going to start his live stream here at 8:15, and I want to be sure to respect that. And so if you guys want to jump on over there, as you should, go ahead and jump on over there and support and watch his channel, subscribe as well. If you have any questions, throw them in the live stream chat and I'll do my best to answer it. Thank you very much for the people that did a super chat. A super chat is a great way to show that you appreciate this channel, the value and all that good stuff, and it's just incredible. I'm always blown away that somebody would take their money to donate to the channel, to the cause, to show your respect and love and value of this channel and this community. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Lyndon, for that $20 super chat. And thank you very much, Smash Murder, for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you guys very, 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 very much. All right, so once again, if you have any questions, throw them in there real quickly. And if not, you know, your boy's gonna rap. Your boy's gonna rap. Like I said, I'm gonna have a video in regards to kind of like my first day in Costa Rica. So I think I'm gonna be posting that on Saturday. So check that out once I post it. Let's see here. Janelle says, have a great night, Dwayne. We are live now. Okay, sweet. Man, my bad. Okay, Janelle. Okay, so you guys are live now. I'm gonna jump on over there and check out a little bit of that. And of course, I gotta answer people's questions and whatnot about different things. Let's see. Greg says, hey, thank you for the advice. I was approved for 3,000 with Chase. Awesome, Greg. Congratulations, man. Thanks for taking the time to make that comment. I appreciate you. Smash Murder says, later, man. Thanks again, Smash Murder. I appreciate that super chat a lot. Gregory says, good night. Cool. All right, guys, if you don't have any more questions, be sure to jump on over to Lyndon's live stream. It's going on right now. It's how to get an 800 credit score. You can put that in YouTube or click on his channel name here in the live stream, and you'll go straight to you'll be able to get to his channel. Once again, thank you for watching this video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace. Have a good rest of your week, guys. I'll see you guys on Monday. All right, take care, guys. See you later. Peace.